Welcome back to The Way We Did It. In this episode, we steer west to warmer weather in Palm Springs, California.
It's been raining all day, so we've been trapped in the camper. Someone's going stir crazy.
For the sake of our sanity, especially Hatches, we decided to trade the dreary weather of Colorado for some California sunshine. So we set out on a 2-day drive to Palm Springs, with of course a few exciting stops along the way.
All right, we're up here in this rancher's driveway. It's pretty cool, but they have this national monument that you walk out to. It's dedicated in 1919, but somewhere right over there is some ancient Puebloan ruins. And so you're able to just walk out this boardwalk through some cattle fences and then check it out, and it's pretty awesome. And so about the coolest piece of property I've ever seen. Little farmhouse. You are a beauty.
Oh, hi! Look at you, little kitty.
Thanks for opening the gate.
Oh, well. Well, sweetie. Here, push me.
Okay. Play. We'll find some ice.
The Yucca House National Monument was established in 1919 and protects a large, unexcavated pueblo. This was once a thriving community center for the ancestral Puebloan people from 1150 to 1300 AD. And unlike the structures in Mesa Verde that had a strong emphasis on defense, the Yucca House was more for agriculture and daily life. Aside from the incredibly stunning view of the Montezuma Valley, this exact location was chosen due to a nearby natural spring, a vital resource not only for drinking water, but to irrigate crops. The families that lived here tended to foods like corn, beans, and squash. They also utilized the surrounding Utah juniper to roast meat. Now getting here was a bit odd. It honestly felt like we were trespassing on someone's property. But we came to find out that in the 1990s, the landowner actually donated 24 acres to provide easier access to the National Monument. The Four Corners Monument marks the spot where the states of Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and Colorado all intersect. This Navajo tribal park has grown quite a bit since it was first erected in 1912. What started off as a simple cement pad has transformed into a bustling location, with Navajo vendors selling handmade jewelry and traditional foods. The marker itself also got a little glow up, redone with granite and shiny brass.
We're in 4 states at once.
Nice.
US Route 160, also known as the Navajo Trail, is a stretch of highway that travels through the Navajo Nation in the northern Arizona desert. Because it runs just south of Monument Valley, we knew we were in for some spectacular rock formations, but we were not expecting some to be right off the highway. For instance, Baby Rocks Mesa, named for the eroded walls that have been shaped into their own tiny pillars. or elephant's feet, named for a pretty obvious reason. Where's the rest of them?
Got eaten. Maybe I don't
By
know.
what?
I don't know. Whoever eats elephant.
And our favorite, Church Rock, where we chose to stop for lunch. This outcropping stood alone in the desert at nearly 500 feet tall. It was just too interesting of a formation to drive by. Now, let's go check out our first campground. We were staying at the Flagstaff KOA, located just 15 minutes east of downtown. We booked a pull-through site with full hookups that came with a picnic table, grill, and fire pit. A few of the campground's amenities included cabins, glamping tents, a dog run, playground, and bike rentals. This was probably one of the most lively, family-friendly KOAs we've been to. The majority of campers were just enjoying being outside, their kids mingling and making friends. There was even a central station that hosted daily activities. With our timing being late October, that day's was pumpkin decorating. And a little tip, the general store sells these delicious ice cream sandwiches that I may or may not have stuffed our freezer with before we left the next morning. But our absolute favorite part of the campground was its nature trail. The KOA actually backs up to a national forest, and the trail took us right beside Mount Eldon. It was also a wonderful place for birding.
All right, if you're a birder, you need to do these trails behind the campground. We just saw two new to us birds. We saw a acorn woodpecker.
Looked like a stuffed animal.
It did.
Super cool.
It was so cute.
Crazy, unnatural colors.
Yeah, and a pygmy nuthatch.
Which we've seen the bigger versions of them, but being able to see the tiny one was pretty cool. And they all make weird sounds that we're not used to. So pretty nice nature area right here behind the KOA.
It's really cool. We did get a little snow up on the mountains.
Get some snow up on the mountains. Look at that.
I was not expecting Flagstaff to be the coldest location we've been to so far.
I put on shorts today because we are going somewhere warm.
Yeah.
Dave did in fact dress appropriately because we were about to undergo a significant bump in temperature. Our brisk 40-degree morning in Flagstaff surged to the mid-80s when we hit the Sonoran Desert, where we landed at a luxury resort like no other. We were staying at the Coachella Lakes RV resort. It was located 24 minutes away from our next destination of, a little spoiler, Joshua Tree National Park. And this campground tour will be a little different this time. Because the resort was so large and had so many amenities, we had to rent a golf cart to get around. We're checking out the campground in style today in a rented golf cart.
Oh yeah.
Mimi. Yeehaw, Hatch. What do you think?
Bud? Yeah, stick your head out.
Look at this dog park. Holy cow. It's gigantic.
Really tall fence, so if you have a husky, they may not, well, they probably will, but still might not escape. They have a pro-level putt-putt course here. They'll rent you putters, lack of a better term for me. And unlike the old school ones, you actually start here and putt. An 18-hole PGA style putting green all the way around. Gigantic and immaculate. Shannon will be losing to me a little bit later on that. We've got a swimming pool, gigantic swimming pool with only 2 people out there. Haven't seen anybody all day. Hot tub, another hot tub, also no one in it. And then miles of pickleball courts for us too. I never play pickleball. We might try it because they were there.
How heavy is that weight?
50 pounds.
Faster. This is the nicest laundry facility I've seen.
Tons of dryers, and they have an extra big dryer over here, Shannon. How did we get our groceries?
Instacart.
Instacart came and just met us right at the front of the building, which was great because we didn't have to pack up our truck camper at all.
Yeah.
Now we will just cruise on back and check on Hatch, who is loving life in the AC. All right, onward and upward. No roughhousing! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Ah. I think you're so funny. Just ran that stop sign.
Reckless driving.
We booked a back-end site with full hookups with a view even Hatch couldn't help but admire. Next time on The Way We Did It, we explore the weird and wonderful world of Joshua Tree National Park. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.